Year 8 from Shearwater School are doing a bush regeneration project. We've got the great opportunity to work with Nadia with her chemical-free June care.
So we'll do the same thing we did yesterday, so if you guys can get your backpack and walk in.
It's giving to the community, it's fitness, and it's just that sense of doing something without having it. The reward is innate.
We came yesterday and we walked around the place and she showed us what we're going to do and told us about all the plants. And then we got to work and we cut down heaps of the bad trees. What are they called?
The weed things.
All the weeds that are like growing along all the coast.
And we were split into two groups, and one group pulled out the little babies, the seedlings, and the other group took the giant ones.
And now today we're going to get straight to work.
Single file wide. These seedlings, okay? So just watch where you put your feet, because we want to help the bush. There's a little seedling right there where we put in the bag, and that is, let me see, that's going to be a celery wood, and beside is a Banksia integrifolia. So it means there is a seed source that's been kept here on the soil, and they just been waiting for years and years for the light. No, so once the beetle bush gets removed, sunlight reach the ground and things can grow. But then if we don't do the follow-up work that's pulling the seedlings of the beetle bush that we all do in the end of the day yesterday, then the ground gets shade again, and that opportunity, almost like one single shot, that the seedlings that being stored on the ground, the seeds that being stored in the ground, being waiting, will go. And no necessary is going to have another chance. So that's why it's very important. When you start to do an area, you must follow up. Grab a pair of loafers and head that way. So just always watch what you're pulling. See, the beetle bush is very different, don't you think?
Yeah.
You see, there's always white in the middle here. It's quite brittle the way it breaks. If you find a seedling that's not beetle bush, call me. From Land Nature Reserve, where we're working, is between the Surf Life Saving Club and the Taiagra Nature Reserve. The strip that we're working is 4.5 hectares. 375 meters at the front, on the east side on the beach, and then at the back. About 1.5 years ago, 200 people protested in Ocean Shores. People were shocked and really disappointed with the drifting of glyphosate from the helicopter spraying for the controlling of beetle bush that happened almost every year all along New South Wales coast. And some residents of Ocean Shores area said we had enough, we wanted to stop. So out of that protest, Hillary and Osa went and looked for funding. I've been a bush regenerator for 15 years. I grew up in a farm in Brazil, so chemicals been around me since from birth. At age of 5, I used to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, sit on the top of the fence of the farmhouse, in front of the farmhouse, and very excited and happy watch the aeroplanes come really close to me. A rain of poison, who knows what was, DDT, would come into my skin. And it's always just sad talking about that.
It shouldn't be used, except for how much weed there is compared to, not compared to native plants, but there is so much weed. And to do it chemical free, like, it would be insane. And especially I suppose for volunteers it's alright, except there's a lot of paid people that own business, bush regeneration businesses, and they can't really do it without pesticides, otherwise it just takes way too long. And the government and the council are money kind of thing.
Instead of a whole lot of chemicals coming through here and maybe, I know it might be killing other plants that are native or the animals around here, and it's such a much better way to do it, to get in here and actually take it out by hand, and we learn something, like we've been learning about the bush tucker and things like this, and yeah, it's just such a more, getting closer to the earth, and it's just a better way to do it, I think.
They're getting a lot out of it. You can't beat learning in the outdoors, especially when it comes to science and learning the botanical names and the impact of sand mining. It's something you can do in class with a textbook, but when you take them out in the field and get them to give back to the community and back to the environment, it's invaluable.
Yeah, recess. Yeah. Let's go.
Fantastic, thank you.
We, the Byron Shire Chemical Free Landcare Group, would like to invite any school in the Shire that is interested to learn about chemical free technique on dune care to call us, and we'll try to arrange a time to welcome them. You make it.